Today I'm playing one of the most toxic decks in Clash Royale history, Lavaloon Freeze. Parsa M is currently number 7 in the world with this deck, and so today we're going to take it to top ladder and see how we do. Game number 1, we've got Levi, aka Tanjiro. He's a really good Mega Knight Wall Breakers player, so this is going to be a tough matchup right off the bat. However, he's used to me playing Classic Lavaloon, and today I'm not playing Classic Lavaloon. We're playing this abomination of a deck. So it's going to be fun to see how we do. He does have some pretty tough counters to our deck. He's got Little Prince. You know, he's got just a lot of spam. Spam decks are really hard to deal with, so hopefully we can get past him. He does not know we have the freeze, though. I mean, maybe the goblins gave it away, but the freeze should be able to help me early. I imagine he pressures here. He's actually not going to pressure. He does with the bandit. Okay, so we're just going to drop a freeze here, and we should be able to pretty much take tower. Although that Little Prince does retarget onto our balloon, but that might be a good thing because it allows us to take the tower. So that's pretty nice there. He's very good at stopping our barbarians from killing his Mega Knight. However, here I do think we're going to be able to stop it. The arrows also kill the Little Prince. Beautiful. So a good start there. We basically tower traded. I've got to be careful about going lava here though, because I do not have barbs in hand, so if he was to all out pressure this lane, it would be really difficult to stop. I am going to switch up my goblin placements on the bandit as well, just in case later on in the game he does try and predict us. We're just going to try and be a little more careful and try not to get predicted, although he does have arrows, so it's going to be a bit hard to not get predicted by the arrows, so we've got to pretty drastically switch up our placements. He's got the Little Prince coming in the left lane, so I'm just going to send an eye drag in, and I could probably just use the barbs here too. I'm not too worried about that. We could maybe worry about his ability, but I don't know that the ability is really going to do too much, you know? We could probably just go with the lava, and then if we really need to, we can freeze, but I think the goblins will be more than enough to wrap this up. So this is going to be good for us. He doesn't have a way to kill our Skelly Dragons either, so we might be able to get good offensive value out of them. If he goes Wall Breakers, I will sack the Wall Breakers. I do not have to worry about defending something that does not take tower like that. We are going to wait for the Mega Knight to jump, and then we're going to barbs on top, and that should be good enough. And we're also going to freeze, and the Evo bats are a bit annoying, but I believe we should be able to just defend for 20 more seconds. That's all we need to do, just 20 seconds of defense here. Eye drag coming in, goblins coming in, and we should be able to wrap this up. The goblins are such a nice addition to this deck. They're just really cheap and allow us to play very good defense, and that should wrap it up. GG's against a guy we've lost to a bunch using my normal deck, so it's very nice to face him now. That win brings us up to 57 in the world. Alright, we've got our next challenger, Tanko, here. We're going to see what he's got for me. Hopefully nothing too crazy. No starting hands, please, because this is a god-awful starting hand from us here. Lava, freeze, arrows, goblins. Although we do get to use the goblins early, so that's good. Could be a minor cycle deck. Minor poison would be ideal, just because it's a pretty good matchup for a lot of lava decks. It's not like it's great, but it's definitely nice. Maybe we can get a freeze here. Let's see if we can freeze late. And then maybe use Skelly Drags as well to finish off the Little Prince. It's a really aggressive freeze from me early, but we are going to get a hit and take out the Little Prince, so I don't see this as a loss. I see this as a very good situation to start off with. But yeah, Minor is one of those decks where we can really just outplay them usually. And I mean, it's hard to say outplay when I have a freaking freeze in my deck, because, you know, are we really outplaying anybody? But with my normal lava deck, I love facing the minor poison decks because they're something I can win without getting starting handed and stuff. But yeah, I mean, we're up 800 damage here. He does have the minions, which is going to make things a lot more difficult because ooh, everybody and their mother decides minions are a great addition to cycle decks now, which is not very fun. I do not like facing the minions, although we do have the arrows, so that's going to be nice. We'll see what we can do. I don't want to do anything crazy here. We'll probably just eye drag because I don't want a lava. I was kind of anticipating to get pressured if we go lava, but now I can lava because he does not have his he doesn't have his minions in cycle, doesn't have his knight in cycle, so this should be pretty good for us. He's probably going to use something to distract this, and he does use the ability. We're going to use the freeze as soon as we get enough elixir for it. I'm just going to kind of ignore those wall breakers because you got to stack some damage if you're playing this deck. We're going to get the freeze down, and that should be good enough to wow, we're not even going to get, oh my gosh, can we get the arrows down? Okay, we can't. I thought we could, but we couldn't. I didn't realize that the poison plus death bomb plus the other tower was actually going to be enough to help him defend the balloon. So that went very badly. That did not go very well. Okay, we're going to go... We'll just go lava into this, which is dangerous, but I do have the barbs, so I'm not too worried. We've got the barbs. I am going to use them early on the wall breakers because they will defend against the knight as well. And we'll use these arrows too. Which is actually good for us. He's probably going to pop the ability. We're just going to go Skelly Drags here. And then probably Goblins as well. He does have Log, but it's okay. We just need to drag back this Guardian. And now we're going to try and reset and maybe go in with a balloon here. Lava Puppies are going to do a little bit of damage. We might be able to take those out with the Skelly Drags. I'm actually going to freeze here. I don't know if that's a great freeze, but I kind of just want to apply some more pressure. He's going to be forced to poison, and we should be able to... Oh, we don't get a death bomb. I'm going to have to burn the arrows. Ugh, this is going to get close. This is going to get close. Okay, so I'm going to start up the Skelly Dragons, and then we can probably lava, like, early, because I do have arrows and freeze coming back in just a second. He's going to do this. We're probably... Oh, the Skelly Drag just saved me. What a Skelly Drag. We're going to have to freeze over here. He's probably going to use the building, and we can expect minions soon. We're going to go gobs first, though, so he's not going to be able to... we're not going to be able to arrows the minions instantly. Nice. We should be able to get a death bomb, please. And, oh, the lava puppies, some of them connected to the tower. That is good. That is good. We're going to eye drag for this. We just need to play good defense on the miners. I'm scared of him going like Little Prince in the back and kind of like... Oh, no. The barbs. Please, the barbs. Help me. Help me, barbs. Help me. No. That's such a big hit. Oh no, dude. Oh no, this is not good. We're gonna freeze here. We're gonna freeze, and we missed the Little Prince, but it's gonna be okay because the Hydra clutched. Oh, that was scary. That was a really scary game, but he did spend so much elixir on offense that we were able to break through with the eye drag freeze. Definitely don't want to get into another game that's that intense, but GG's. Facing off against Cheesecake. He's actually my friend. This is kind of funny that I have to face him on ladder, but let's see who wins. Ooh, this could be tough. Cheesecake is a really good Royal Hogs player. I don't know if he is playing Royal Hogs though. He probably is playing... God, I don't even know. We just have to guess. God help me. Okay, let's just go lava into this so I can eye drag it, and hopefully he doesn't have recruits. That would be very bad. Please, no recruits. Okay, good. No recruits. Very good. Oh my god. Okay, Skelly Drags. Could be a lot worse. We're gonna go Skelly Drags up here. Beautiful. Actually, beautiful. Beautifully timed. Beautifully timed. Sadly, I don't have my freeze in hand. That's gonna be the killer here. Maybe this Little Prince doesn't... Oh, he walks. He walks, chat. He walks. Let's go. Okay, we're gonna use the balloon here too, and hopefully we kill this Little Prince, and he is not back to his Skelly Drags. Oh, he has minions too. Oh my god, why does he have minions? Okay, well, this is really bad, obviously. This is just really bad. That would have been one of the greatest balloons of all time if I knew he had... Or if he didn't have minions. If I knew he had minions, I wouldn't have played that balloon. So this matchup is going to be very, very tough because he has Fireball for our barbs. It's going to rely on how much eye drag value I can get. I can't really kill his Skelly Drags or his Little Prince, and he has recruits. So I was right at the beginning of the game, he does have recruits. This is going to be hell. I fully expect a Goblin Giant. I don't know where. I'm actually just going to eye drag in the middle for these guys, though, and then take them out, hopefully. And then we can just arrows here, too. I doubt this is actually going to kill this, but we kind of needed to do that. Just because I needed to get some damage down on those recruits. I don't really have good recruits damage dealers. And we can just wait a second and then go Skelly Drags plus Gobs here. And we are back to the evolved barbs. I don't know how much good that's going to do us. Weird little rage from Cheesecake. But, I mean, we'll see what we can do. I'm probably going to lava into this. He's got evolved recruits coming in next, which is going to be very difficult. We'll see what he does. I'll probably just use barbarians like up here and then arrows, and then he does fireball, but he misses a few of the barbs, so that's really good. We're gonna have to use Skelly Drags over in this lane because God help us, the recruits. I don't really know what to do. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't really know what to do here. We're gonna maybe use the freeze if he goes minions. We're actually going to use Gobs and then freeze this. That's really good for us. The Gobs are doing a good job as well. Let's go arrows. Oh my god, the arrows come down fast. Let's go. Good arrows, and we might be able to win this thing with 12 seconds left. We just stole that win. That's a pretty tough Pretty tough matchup, but I'm liking this, man. I was scared at the beginning. This matchup looked tough, and it is tough, but we managed to steal that victory. Let's go. Big W's. That win puts us at number 47 in the world. All right, next game, we're going to start up with the barbs in the back split, I guess. You know, there's nothing crazy about this play. I just want to cycle to my evolved barbs. This is a little easier to do with Lavaloon Freeze because I do have Dragon Freeze to help bail me out. It's a little easier to do with this deck compared to other decks. So it looks like it could be RG. Definitely could be RG. He's going to use that ability there, but it's not going to kill our Skelly Drags. It's just going to distract them for a second, and we do get a barb swing on the other tower. So I'm interested to see what he's playing. I think it's RG, but you know, it's way too early to tell still. So we're going to do this, and I'm actually going to gobs as well here, just to kind of hopefully prevent the E-Spirit from connecting, and we do. So we only give up 2 RG hits there. We'll see what we can do. Probably just start up a lava in the back. I mean, I don't want to go anything crazy with the balloon here when I could just start up a lava push. And we've got evolved barbs coming in too. So we can afford to sack something like a fisherman. If he uses fisherman and like goblins, we will respond to that with the Skelly Drags. But yeah, I mean, this is a good spot for us right now. Since his Phoenix is still out of hand, he will be back to a Phoenix soon, but not yet. So that's good. We'll see what he does here. I do want to freeze if we have to. We actually don't have to freeze there, so that's really good. We're going to use the Skelly Dragons, maybe force out his monk or something. Okay, we should have saved for a freeze. I did not know he had Hunter. That's a bit annoying, but it's okay. We should be able to still wrap up this push. So I don't want to let him have a counter push. And oh, we almost caught that E-Spirit. That would have been so cool if we caught the E-Spirit, but we do prevent him from starting up a counter push, so it's still good. When you use the drag here, we are going to use the goblins just in case we can get rid of a freeze. He uses the... Okay, interesting. I meant an E-Spirit, not a freeze, by the way. Sorry about that, guys. I'm going to try and use the drag behind my push in the future, but... you know, sometimes it's a bit difficult to do that because I do need the drag for offense or defense, because as you could see there, like I needed to save that for the RG. So we'll see what we can do here. I'm actually going to barbs under this, and the Hunter is going to get frozen just because we need to get him out as soon as we can. So he does use the fireball, but it does not hit our balloon, which is really good for us, and we should be able to end the game here just because he can't really mount up a push when we have the drag blocking the lane. So this should be a GG's against a pretty tough RG matchup. I mean, he does have both the barbarian, or sorry, I'm so sorry about that. We have the barbarians, but I was just I was kind of shocked because it's a pretty tough matchup. He has Hunter and Phoenix, but we managed to pretty easily win that game with the help of the drag and the freeze. So definitely nice to be able to outplay matchups that I would typically struggle with. Facing off against Amar here, dropping the good luck. We will also drop a good luck here, and I'm just going to go ahead and arrows the fisherman because I do not want to burn an drag or anything else on a fisherman first play. So it's going to be interesting to see what he is playing. I'm probably just going to honestly split the barbs here because it looks like it could be RG, in which case, okay, no, he's playing Goblin Giant Mega Knight. Which is one of the most popular decks in the game right now. It is also one of the most broken decks in the game right now. We're going to go drag up high just because I don't really have a good counter to the Mega Knight. I'm going to have to drag up high. We are going to have to freeze as well because I knew that rage was incoming, or something was incoming to help kill our drag. So we're going to come out of that with actually maybe a damage lead. Okay, we are going to come out of that with a damage lead because of that barbarian. So that's nice. We do have to worry about the fireball and the rage, obviously. It's going to be kind of difficult to deal with that. He has a Goblin Giant and a Mega Knight, so this is going to be really tough. We have the Evo Barbs coming in soon. I'm going to use the Goblins here on the Fisherman, actually, and then we can just go ahead and use probably a Balloon, and then he goes Gob Giant in the back. So we have one Archer chipping away at us, which is a little annoying, but we also have the arrows for his minions, in case he goes minions. He does go minions, so we're going to just arrows here, and maybe just drag instead of going with the... Or no, we'll actually just Skelly Drags. I don't actually think they're going to splash here, but I played them to hope they would splash on the gobs, and they don't. So probably should have gone barbs instead of the Skelly Drags there, because I assumed Skeleton Dragons as a splash card would, you know, do their damn job, but I guess not. It's okay. All right, we're pretty even going into double. We're up on the King Tower, but I'm not going after the King Tower, so it doesn't really matter. I'm probably just going to start an drag here, because this is kind of a bad spot to be in, because if I lava, he's just going to pressure instantly, so we have to be really careful. I am going to go lava here, and we're probably just going to go goblins because his goblins are going to do a lot of damage, but our goblins prevent his goblins from doing anything. Also, we've got this annoying ass archer. Okay, this is going to be annoying. Okay, we don't have any way to take care of his archers, so that's kind of a problem here. We're probably just going to have to let that lava die. And then we're going to go arrows here to try and kill the archers. And we don't even shoot at the archers once. So that's beautiful. Okay. Well, we can just go gobs back here, I guess, to kill his archer. Because the Evo archer is probably going to single-handedly, like, kill us. So we got to be a little careful. Barbs coming in. Hopefully we'll be able to get back to them by the time he goes with the Mega Knight or something like that. We're going to split the Skelly Dregs as well to help out. And just taking arrows here. Although we did miss the archer. That's kind of cringe. I don't know why I did that. Pretty cringe moment for me there. We're going to go with the eye drag here. And then I think probably be fine. We have the freeze if we need to use the freeze. We're going to use the barbs real quick. And then, or the gobs real quick to get to our barbs. And that's good. So we'll see what we can do here. We're just going to go balloon. We have arrows. He's probably going to fireball. Yeah, okay, good fireball from him. He also uses the minions, which I think is a little overkill. But it's okay. We're going to go Skelly Drags. We just need to play a game of patience here. And I believe we should also just go eye drag here. Because I want to be very careful getting caught without like the right cards in hand. Because if he goes like Mega Knight in the pocket, something stupid like that, it's going to be really hard to deal with it. So we're going to also go with the gobs here. I think we can balloon, honestly. Oh my god, the lava's just dead. Wow, my lava's gone. He did use fireball though. The archers are crazy, bro. They're actually crazy. You just cannot do anything about the Evo archers. Wow. I don't know if that Skelly Drag play was actually really good. We're going to go Inferno Dragon here, assuming he goes in the pocket, and he does. We are locked onto that Mega Knight, which is really nice for me. It should not jump. We're going to take a bit of damage here, but that's fine. We're going to go lava, and then if he does go with the Gob Giant in the pocket, we do have the barbs ready for that. So we're going to try and bait out his fireball. He finally does predict the fireball and fails. Nice. We're going to go with the balloon and then shove a lava in front of it in just a second here. We're going to go lava. Yes, protecting from the minions. Let's go. Okay, so this is good for us. We're going to go arrows here. Go goblins. And then we're going to probably freeze the Mega Knight, honestly. Actually, we can barbs. We don't need to freeze. We can barbs. Okay, now we can freeze. Freeze on the archers, and we should be able to walk away with this W. Let's go. Tough game. Played very patiently. And we finally got the dub we deserved. So, big GG's. Hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to use code INVADER in the shop. Have a great rest of your day.